and nerdettes and we little nerdlings all. It's your buddy Big John and G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. So after a bunch of solo games here and there of this over the last year and a half, I guess it's been, I've recently decided to run through the story part. And we are currently up to D. Now, doing this as a solo game, I'm really just trying to see if I can beat my own scores. So we ended off A with only 39 points. And B, we ended off with 44 points. And then 43 points. I think I figured something out wrong with this. I think at the end of the last video I said something was wrong. So I think that might be 42 points. But that's what I've got to go with. That's what I'm trying to beat. All right, that's also why I'm keeping these on the side so I know what I have to beat. So as the story goes, we've been chasing down some monsters through the countryside, through a sewer system. And now let's see. That Watcher, trying to get that Watcher killed. So this says, defeated at last. The Watcher's all-seeing eyes lay unblinking on the sewer floor, its body already food for scavengers. Fonkin the Magnificent hosts an extravagant celebration at his own Fonkin Museum, where he keeps many of his prized belongings on display. Ancient poetry sits on podiums. Pottery. Ancient pottery sits on podiums next to precious metals and gems of all descriptions. The central hall is dominated by a display of taxidermied creatures and relics raided from tombs far to the east. A great storm rolls over the city, its thunder rumbling ominously as rain begins to fall through open skylights in the center of the museum. Suddenly a flash of lightning strikes an ancient sarcophagus and it springs open. A mummy rises from the cobwebs and smoke, and the guests scream in terror. Using his magical powers, the undead priests give life to two stuffed monsters in the museum, a titanic giant and the fierce Hydra. Desperate among the chaos, Fonkin screams out to the heroes to fight the menaces and protect his precious museum. That's a tall order there. You got to protect your damn museum, huh? Lucky this game is it's not that kind of game, kid. Yeah, there's no mechanic here that I got to worry about him breaking his shit or whatever. That's just for gameplay. So, these maps are all the same. They're blank. And then you use the guideline here to fill in, right? To fill in walls and to place down where the monsters, the first monster, the second monster, and the third monster is. Now, I have 9 turns, and by the end of the 9th one, I'm going to face the monster. In order for me to fight it, I have to have been in this spot. I don't have to be there necessarily at the end. As long as any time during this period here, I came into, pass through the monster area, then when it gets to the end, I can safely fight the monster. Okay, I think in a nutshell, that's pretty much enough to go on right now. So I've chosen. Sometimes I grab these out. Sometimes I ask the wife to grab one. This time I just picked one out. This is Noble. So whenever I craft an artifact, well, no, not whenever. Start over. No. So with the Noble, I get to craft an artifact whenever a hero levels to 5. So whenever a hero gets up to 5, right here, we are going to get to craft, and each of these artifacts takes 2 crafts. We're going to get 1 craft for wherever we want to put it. That's pretty cool. Now we are going to earn an extra 2, 4, or 6 points if we explore 20, 25, or 30 or more dungeon rooms. Now these ones are also important because they will tell you which of your characters are going up on the light or the dark path. And that's really has nothing to do with anything other than the die roll and leveling up your characters. Okay, so there we go. And see, as you see, some of the dice are white, some of the dice are black, and that's going to make a difference. That's going to make a difference to certain things leveling up. So the cleric and the fighter are going to be dark, so they can only level up if I use a die that rolls the black cleric, not the white cleric. And same thing there for the fighter. So it'd be either one or the other. Or is it? Here it is. Like that. Okay. So I guess when we just start this up and see how we want to use the dice. Oh, yeah, so the monsters, as we brought to life, a mummy, giant, and that damn Hydra. So if you notice on each of them, there's a hero symbol. The Hydra has the rogue, the giant has the fighter, and as you would obviously guess, the mummy has the cleric. So each of those heroes are going to be doing double damage, respectively, to each of their nemesis. You could say. Okay, let's see what I roll. Good, no skulls, no skulls. 2 wilds. If I rolled 3, I would have had to re-roll. So that's cool. These clovers are wild. I can use them for whatever I wish. Rogue, cleric. Oh, yeah. And wizard. So these here are the dice I have to play with. And I get 3. And then we re-roll. I get 3, and then we re-roll, and I get 3. Now, because the cleric is doing double damage here, I definitely want to use these 2 7s. Yeah, I'm doing that. Now the clover. I want to double check that that's any die and not just a class die, because I know what I would like to use that for. If we can get a ruling on this, the clover can be used as either black or white warrior. Okay, so it's just the classes. Just the classes. This is any class, white or black. So but I have to do some movement. So I'm going to use this for movement. Nothing special because it's a clover. I'll get 2 movement. And I can come in any archway I want. We have archways here. We have archways here on the side, as well as over here, mirror opposite them. I think we're going to come in here. This way we automatically get a potion. And that's going to be very valuable to us. So that allows us to take 2 hits. 2 hits. Is that too far away? Should I move this up a little closer, maybe? I think I can do that. Let's see what it looks like if I take away one of the levels of the stand. Oh, yeah, that's better. We do that. That's fine. I like that. A little closer. See things a little bit better. Okay. Now, level up twice for the cleric. Now, leveling up is also important, not just because of the damage that you're going to be doing to the monsters. Every time you level up, you're going to get health. You get 1 hit point for each level of each character. So, starting the game with 4 characters, level 1 each, that was 4 hit points. But now the cleric has gone up twice, so now the party has a grand total of the equivalent of 6 Well, 6 hit points. Get that potion. And now we will move over here. That's actually good. We got the potion. Just we're going to end up using it right here. So the 3 with the fighter symbol and that goblin means that it is going to take a fighter level 3 to defeat it. I'm only level 1. That's a 2-point difference, which means we take 2 damage, which we won't take any because of that potion. But that uses up the potion. And we're going to get this artifact right here. So now what do we want to use the artifact for? Well, the first thing I always go for with the artifact is the magic sword. Because with the magic sword, we get +3 damage on end bosses. And this guy, when we face him, 9 to just barely beat him, 13 to defeat him, 17 to annihilate him. Now that's what we're always going for, right? We're going for that annihilation. So that's always helpful. So as of right now, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as of right now, if we had to face him right now, which we know we could just barely beat that mummy. Well, we want to do better than that. Okay, so using this for a movement, we only get 2 movement. We only get 2 movement. That's 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. That wouldn't be... I've always done it this way. Okay, so 1 and 2. So that's it. Now we get to roll again and see what 3 dice we're going to use. Ah, damn it, a skull. Skull. We got, wow, with magic all over the place here. This is not going to be all that good for leveling up the cleric. As you can see, because that's what we got. We're going to take a damage because of this. We used both our potions. And if we ever hit 0, that's a -9 on our points. All right, and we resurrect. So 1 damage because of that. 3 dice to use. Use this for the wizard. No, it's not double damage. It's still attack, and we'll get a health for that. So that was 7. Nope, that was 2. Sorry, that was 2. Why don't we use... See, now we can use the dice for other things than just movement and leveling up. I could use a wizard or a cleric die for artifact creation. For the wizard with his staff and the cleric. The cleric helps us jump water. That's actually pretty cool. And we get extra points for the number of artifacts that we make. So I'm going to use the 3. I'll use the 3 to make part of the cleric's artifact. And then I will use a 6 for movement. 1. So we're going to get 2 potions. We're going to stop because of the fight. I have a level 2 wizard, so there's a 1-point difference. So we're going to lose 1 health. So we'll take one of the 2 ticks on the potion here. And that's it. We can't go this way. We have to stop for this. So we got that. Okay. I know I can get there this movement. That's not going to be a problem. Ugh, that is the damage. We didn't get that cleric maxed out like I wanted to. I'm trying to be fancy there. Okay. I'll take damage there for the skull. Let's see. Let's use this for movement. 1, 2. I guess raise the wizard. Will get us another health. Oh, and then I will use the 1 for the fighter to finish this off. Give us the +3. Okay, so now we face the boss. Cleric's doing double damage. So that 3 becomes a 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we just barely got the mid taken care of. We're going to lose 2 health in that fight, which our potion is going to absorb. Now we're out of potions. We are going to get 2 extra victory points for this. 2 extra victory points. Well, 2 victory points. Okay, defeated. Now, moving on to the giant. We're going to have to get over here. Damn. It'll take a lot of dice to movement. Which means it's not going to be a hell of a lot of leveling up. The fighter's only level 1. This is not gearing up to be my best game. It's tilted. Oh, I fell. Okay. Oh, finally do something with the wizard. Gonna take a damage from there. A lot of clerical stuff we could have used a few rolls ago. Now we're gonna take damage there. Roll out of potions. Definitely got to use this here to get him up. So that's 5. Now, I mean, I could put the wizard up in general just because every level helps us in combat, but he doesn't do anything to anyone specifically. Now, if I use this for the other device, the other artifacts, since I can't use it to level up the cleric, we can now ignore water. We can ignore water. We can go right over it. And the last one, I'll spend a 7 for movement. So we got to move. Take a damage with a trap. We're going to get an artifact. Let's go with that wall jumper. I think that's going to be important. All right. Not as good a few rolls as I would hope for in this game. God damn it. I think I can get that cleric leveled up right now, and that'll prevent any further damage from skull rolls if I'm correct. All right. Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. So, yes, if I use this 7. Oh, we got to take 2 damage first. Sorry, hold on. A whole lot of potions. Okay. Now, if I get the cleric up, because we had to take the skull damage first. Now that he's 4th level, we will not take any skull damage from the dice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should be at 10 hit points. That was a 7. I'm going to use this for this. We can now hop walls. This is a madhouse. A madhouse. Now I'm going to have to use the dice for movement. Just want to figure out where I'm moving to. So if I go this way, we're going to take 3 damage. It's a 3-point difference. If we come this way, we're going to take 1, 2, 3 damage. We're going to get a potion at the end. At the end of the next turn. And, I'm going to go this way. This way we get a gem. Oh, do we get a gem? What goes away? B and C. No, I don't get that gem. B and C went away. So I do not get this. But we got to take the 3 damage. That was a big hit. One and two. 1 and 2. All right. And 7. Oh, I did 4 for the artifact, and then yes, 2 for the movement. I keep track of that up there. Okay, I'm fine. I can hop walls and water. I'm not worried about getting to 2 and 3 now. In fact, this next roll will get me to them just in time. I gotta level some dudes up. Nothing. You mean nothing to me now. Now I get a movement of 3. A couple of dark clerics. And a couple of light wizards. So I want to use a movement first. Do I? No. Who can I level up? Wizard and fighter are not here. I need them for this fight and the next one. If I level up the wizard, then classes for training swap white and black, black and white. It doesn't matter. So we'll take a 2 to get that done. Now, these 4 artifacts are tied to the 4 classes. These you can use any die for. You know what? I would rather level, because at least that's doing more damage, even if it is not the double damage class. With that 7, and then we'll take the 0 for a 3 movement. 1, we take a damage, get a potion, and we get a level up for that potion. We'll level up the fighter. 2, and 3. So Wizard 4, we have that. So that's nothing's going to happen to us. And we get a potion, which we need. And now we get to face the giant. So we've already faced the mummy. It's time now to face the giant. As a reward, someone's going to level up. It's going to be the rogue, because he has to fight the next fight. Yeah, be the rogue. 14, 18, 22. Let's see where we're at. So we have +3. 4 and 4 is 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Right in the middle again. Right in the middle again. We're going to take 3 damage for that. We have a potion to absorb 2. So we'll just take the 1. Oh, that can't be right, right? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, we are not dead yet. Wow, that's close, though. Well, there's a lot of victory points at the end for all this damage that we're taking. Someone's going to go up a level, and that will be the rogue. That's part of the reward for this. E and F. E and F are gone. E and F are gone. All right. Okay, Hydra. Let's see what we can do to you. We are destroying this museum, aren't we? I have a feeling that we're like ghost-bustering our way through here with our proton packs. Good. Good. Actually, the color doesn't matter, but that's a good. Good. The rogue, the fighter. Got some good rolls here. I think I know which 3 I want to use. So 4. We're going to put up the rogue. Color classes don't matter because the wizard is leveled out. We're going to put that towards the fighter. That will give us that's a +1 on top of levels, right? 4, 1. And yeah, we're going to have to use this. Get there now. 1, 2, and 3. So we'll take a damage here. I don't have anything left in potions. Gotta check my hit points. And we get an artifact. I think I want that to be the book. Someone's going to go up. Someone's going to go up a level. That's where you can do this again. And in order to do that, we can use anything. So I'll use the 9. So now wherever we go, which will be this way, because we get a free level, I see. We've already at 3, so that's where we're at now. Just right. The last roll is only 2, not 3 segments. Highly important. Let's see where we go. What happens here? Now we get all the damn movement. We got this in the beginning. Okay. One, two, three. Could use a double movement and get those 2 levels. We could do that. That might be what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 0, 0. So we're going to get 2 levels in that. We're which is going to be the Rogue. And the Rogue. And we'll use number 9 for the Rogue. Okay, that's number 9 for the Rogue. Okay. Now let's see how we're going to do against this damn dragon. Okay, so that 6 becomes a 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. 20, 21, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So yes, we finally got a big blow. We finally got the max crit hit, if you will. Finally got that going here. So we're gonna get another 2 victory points on top of that. And so that 8 becomes a 10. That was I gotta double check the first one again. That 8 becomes a 10, so that was worth 10 points. Number 2 was a 5. And then that was an extra 2 points on top of 2, which is 4. We're going to start keeping track of the scoring now. Okay. So let's see. Minions. How many minions did we? 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't do that. I'll tell you that now. 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to lose some health. I think up here. So I missed this guy. No 5, so we lost 1. We lost 1 health. Our levels are 6, 10, 15, 19. Yeah, we came really close to death there, but at the end, we pulled off being a lot further away from death than we started. All right. So that's worth 8 points for those guys. Gems, I didn't get any. No gems, no gems. Artifacts, I finished 1, 2, 3 artifacts. There's 3 artifacts. And it's a bonus of 4. 4. How many leveled up to max? That's just 1. Now we lost some health. That's right. We're at negative 6 points for where we are health-wise. Don't have to worry about the negative 9. We did not expire. And I have a, how many rooms do we explore? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Looks like 16 rooms. So that's not enough. 4 short to get these extra points. And we have a -1 because of our crafting stuff that we started with. Oh, so it looks like altogether 4, 9, 10, 20, 24, 28, 32, 30, 26. Oh, is this the worst game ever? This is literally the worst game I've ever played. Oh, okay. Well, hey, some of them are good, some of them are bad. You just learn. And a game like this, a lot of it is the luck of the rolls. It is. And I was getting shorted on my movement. That hurt me. That hurt me. All right. Well, that was it. That's part D. And we will see what happens in the storyline and how Falcons feels about all the damage that we've obviously done to his magnificent museum. Fun story. All right, everyone. So thank you for joining me. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. 2 Gun Pixel presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.